Beside me, to my left, we have the Swayze himself, Matthew F. Geiger. Now, Geiger, I know that you've been a bouncer at several bars, but how do you keep yourself from killing people?
Basically, I just don't do the Cobra Clutch that rips out Deuce throats. I am so stoked to do this fucking movie. This is probably my favorite movie of all time. I was born and raised in Missouri, lived there 30 years of my life. Can't wait for basically the documentary of Missouri, which is Roadhouse. Let's fucking go.
And before...
God damn.
Every roundhouse kick, I'm ringing the bell. Get used to it.
All right, well, before I get cut off by a ding every 5 seconds, we're going to go to my left, and we have Jeff Hornacek. Now, Horns, you're a nurse, so how does it feel getting fucked by Geiger every night?
All I'll say, because I told you that in confidence, I think you said both of us are to your left.
It's a common misconception.
Also, you know
He's
why
in a wheelie chair, so it makes sense.
You know why I became a nurse? Because pain don't hurt.
Damn right.
That's right.
Is that not a Creed song that was never written? Pain don't hurt. Pain don't hurt.
It might be a Creed song that was wrote. All right, guys. I forgot to tell you, we're pausing about the 10-second mark. The MGM Lion is kind of fading out of your screen right now. So go ahead and pause us, get to that point, because we're going to hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, roundhouse kick.
Roadhouse.
At this point in the movie, Swayze's already fucked 3 chicks. It's important to note that.
And everyone listening to this, if you're around 29 to 27 like we are, you were conceived into this movie, for sure. There's no question.
And even if you weren't, you were.
Yeah. All those stories where your mom's like, yeah, your dad used to look good. No, she came to Swayze. Everyone came to Swayze from about 86
Let's be honest,
to 92.
your dad came to Swayze.
Yeah, your dad
I mean,
came
if we're going to be honest with ourselves. The bandstand, place is hopping, yo.
Yeah, right. Look at that car.
I had my Nokia cell phone stolen at the bandstand. Total bullshit. Bouncers didn't help me find it at all.
With the frog eye lights? Fuck yeah. Patrick Swayze.
Most chicks have already came because they just saw his name on screen.
I came and I saw his name on screen.
Roadhouse.
Why is it actually called Roadhouse?
Airport limo services dropped this guy off. So he basically came right from Missouri. He's like, take me to the fucking bar. Bow tie necklace, also really popular in Missouri. If you wanted pussy, wear a bow tie necklace.
Or if you were the head of the Cherokee Nation Indian tribe, same thing. The line he just said was, if you love me, buy me a big TV. Know a couple succubus women like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Is there a better look than a suit, a button-up shirt, and a bow tie necklace?
I think it's
it
actually...
just screams, I'm from the Midwest, is basically what it screams.
And I'm from the Midwest, and I don't make a lot of money, but I make decent money.
He basically said, I came here to trade cattle and fuck bitches, and I'm all done trading cattle.
Nice close-up on the chick's tits. Already like this director.
That's a hell of a tip right there. Someone must have got you extra chips with that guac.
And Sam Elliott, just if you needed another reason to set the theater back in 1989.
God, I love Sam Elliott so much.
Fun fact about this, between Patrick Swayze's dick and Sam Elliott's voice, 99% of women come during the third act of this film.
Not to be a guy, not to hit women, but she kind of deserved it. She put a knife like right by his $100 bill, but oh well.
Now Swayze right here, you know, this is like at the end of the game in the fourth quarter when you let the scrubs get in and get some run. He's letting these little whippersnapper bouncers get in there, get it, you know, rough it up with the boys.
We're just having a little fun.
Dalton gave this guy mercy. What's he going to do with it?
He cuts him with a knife.
Well,
if you guys don't know this actor either, he was Locke's dad from Lost. And that is the only thing you would ever know him from, the bar owner from Missouri.
This is a nice little bait and switch move right here. Look at that outfit.
Could those slacks have any more creases in them?
Yeah, few. Like his pleats could have pleats.
So these guys' two insults were dirtball and then dickhead. I feel like one is like third graders say it, and then the other one is like, oh, okay, that's actually...
Were those guys Hall & Oates? Because they look just like them. They just kicked out.
I don't know.
This place looks jumping.
It is. We can't have hoodlums like that guy here.
Bar Rescue fans, this was Bar Rescue before Bar Rescue. And Dalton just didn't scream and do shit. He actually roundhouse kicked people to the face.
I feel like Taffer based a lot of his tactics off of Dalton.
Yeah.
Except he can't
Except
get
for
his...
sewing himself up.
Yeah, he can't... Well, pain don't hurt, so... This guy just has a creepy smile. Like, I wouldn't let him around young kids. Let me put it that way.
They could have got a better actor to play this role, honestly. Kind of like a guy who's maybe a savvy businessman, but who looks like, yeah, he molests children with a bow tie.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Their entire budget went to Sam Elliott and Patrick Swayze, so they didn't have any money left. This guy's actually paying them to be in the movie.
Yeah.
An old Bro Force Squad thing we used to do in our previous episodes, our first couple, what are you drinking? I just want everyone to know I'm drinking Coors because Sam Elliott's in this fucking film. That's what I'm drinking tonight.
The banquet beer.
You didn't do it right because I didn't come.
That's how I know.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm drinking a red Moscato.
A barefoot red Moscato.
Who hasn't been sewing themselves up in a mirror when a weird guy walks in and is like, hey, I want to pay you to come to a shithole in the Midwest? It's happened to all of us.
It's almost too cliche.
It happened to me yesterday.
Yeah, this is why this movie is so popular.
Everybody can relate.
Is there anything more badass when the job's done, I walk? Because he knows in 2 weeks, not only will he have cleaned up the bar, but he'll have run through every chick in the town. There's nothing left to do there.
Also, Dalton doesn't fly. It's too dangerous. So the plane ticket he got is just shit, I guess. I don't know.
He could just roundhouse kick the plane. Then he'd win.
Guys, what are we? 6 minutes in?
Yep.
And we still haven't seen a roundhouse kick. I'm a little disappointed. They've got some making up to do.
Banner, in the first quarter, you just try and run the ball, really. You don't,
Actually, I got some fun facts about this movie because this is one of my favorite movies ever. But this has the unofficial record of the most deleted scenes ever. Now, I don't know when that was written because I read it, and I think the article was a couple years ago. Because I think Suicide Squad might have taken it. But if you ever go back on YouTube and watch the original trailer, none of those scenes are actually in the movie.
Okay, now, this guy, we need to talk about this. So he just gives him his car. What are the odds that this guy gets pulled over for driving a stolen vehicle the next day?
Well, where are they at?
New York.
Oh, well, he's black, so probably 100%.
Yeah, fucking cops. And he didn't sign the title over to this guy. He's basically fucked him over.
There it is. Welcome to Jasper.
How many horses you think in this bad bitch? Put in the cassette. Let's fucking go. Peel out of your parking spot in the parking garage.
Okay, as he said, he's got a bar right outside of Kansas City. Being from Missouri and actually being born and raised outside of Kansas City, Jasper, Missouri is actually outside of Joplin.
Plot hole.
If anyone is not from the Midwest, was like the tornado town a couple of years ago. But it is probably at least 3.5
hours.
Yeah, it's a really long ways from Kansas City. And really, it doesn't matter because everything shot here was shot in California. So, fuck me.
Hollywood magic, man.
There's a back studio lot at MGM, guaranteed.
For sure.
Peckerhead.
If Dalton's not fucking a chick or smoking, he's roundhouse kicking someone to the face.
Or drinking coffee.
Yeah, or drinking coffee.
Black.
Usually he drinks coffee and smokes.
He has one of my favorite moments in the scene. It's like such a big dick move. This guy asks him what his name is, and he just orders a coffee from him. He's like, all right, cool, man. Fuck you.
Now, Horns, if I'm not mistaken, you hadn't seen this movie until about a week ago, right?
Correct. At Geiger's urging, I went and watched it, and I did not regret it.
Freaking Steve. Dude, he's just trying to get his Mac on. Just let him do his thing.
Dalton's coming in here right now. He's like, nothing I haven't seen before.
That's a good pickup line. Let's be honest with ourselves.
You get a fair share of tits in this movie, too. It's definitely 80s, for sure.
This guy is also a total closer. That's why he gets upset with Dalton coming in. You know, it's like if you're the closer of a team, but they trade for Mariano Rivera, I'm sorry, but you're pitching the 8th inning now, bro.
This is a combination between a Marlboro smoking commercial and then like a workout commercial. It's got both. It's got hot chicks and it's got really dirtbag men that smoke.
That blind guy looked like the Arm & Hammer dude.
Except the Arm & Hammer guy's bald, so I don't understand.
That's what I meant. Did I say blind? I meant bald guy. The guy sitting next to Dalton.
Oh, okay.
I love how they're in a cage singing.
You have to be. Look how
This is
fucking...
an actual real band, too.
It's lunacy in here, Geiger. Jesus. You could let a tiger loose. He'd be the most civil person in the room. And this is Tits McGee, of course, famous actress.
Because if anyone's ever been to a roadhouse bar with a bunch of Missouri rednecks, there's always these chicks dressed to the nines. It's like a perfect 10, for sure.
It's girls like this. She'll dress like this, go home, and be like, I can't believe guys didn't look at my face all night. Like, what? I can. What was the budget on sleeveless shirts for this movie?
$7.62.
Well, Dalton looks at her as just like, yeah, I mean, you're like a Tuesday.
You're a slow
for me, I
Tuesday
guess,
for
but-
me, honey. It's a good rule. That's the same rule we have at my church. If you're not drinking, get out of here.
So this girl will play a big role later. She's a waitress, but she has other special talents as well. Just wait and see.
She'll also bring Dalton a breakfast sandwich that he gives her the worst fucking look of all time when he opens it up.
Yeah, but we get to see his butt, so that's okay.
You got a name? Yeah.
God, that's so fucking cool. See,
She's
Dalton...
like Dalton, and she's like, "Oh my god, I know who you are." Like, I don't go to a bar. It's like, "You got a name?" It's like, "Yeah, it's Matt." It's like, "Holy shit, really?" Like, it's a pretty basic name. I don't really understand. That beer too has a lot of foam in it.
That's not a
That's
good
for
pour,
one can,
Christine.
pricing it back.
I don't want to hear her
How clever is
complain.
this? For a great fuck. No, for a great Buick. Pretty clever.
It's not the first time he's done that.
You know, looking at that beer she poured with that much head on it, I don't want to hear her bitch when the tip comes back. Not very nice.
No shit. She's like, I didn't get tipped very well. It's like, well, there's more head on that beer than beer, so.
Also,
Am I ahead of you guys?
he just drew the eye and now he's walking up the stairs.
Alright.
Which it kind of bothered me that the I was lowercase, but
And
we'll deal
Swayze
with
was
that
giving
later.
him that look like he didn't even know Swayze was in the room.
He does
Swayze
look
just-
disgusted right here. This guy's dancing with his shirt off. He's like leaning like a cholo before it was a thing.
God, could this guy sweat a little more?
No shit.
Jesus, you look like Shaq in the fourth quarter.
Or Shaq in the first quarter.
Yeah, Shaq used to sweat like
So
that right after
having
the
a
tip.
cage up there, isn't that just kind of asking for people to throw beer at the cage?
Yeah.
You didn't,
Yes.
wouldn't less
100%.
people throw beer at there? Okay.
100%.
Again, another sleeveless shirt. The costume designer had a pretty easy job here. Just put him in a sleeveless shirt.
Dalton's like, don't make any noise. He's not deaf, he's blind, because I'm gonna surprise him
He's
here.
like, his other senses are heightened. He can probably smell
Guys,
me.
what does he do at night? I'm just confused, like, what his night job is.
Well, it's night right now, so he's a
We
musician.
might find that out later. I don't know. It's weird.
No, but Banner, it's night in this scene. I think we know his
No,
night
I'm
job.
pretty sure this is his day job. You know, just a musician by day, does other stuff by night.
He's got the Dalton starter pack mullet coming in here, which is nice.
Dude, this roll call, if you had a mullet and a lot of denim, pretty good chance you'll be in this movie.
What's the blind guy's name again?
Jimmy.
Okay. So
Or
the funny
Matt,
thing
I'm
about
not
Jimmy Jimmy's like, man, I idolize you, Dalton. I'm growing the mullet. He's like, yeah. Quick question, though. How the fuck did you know I had a mullet if you're blind? I don't share that information.
Maybe he wasn't blind all the ways.
Well, that kind of ruins my theory.
The guy at the end of the bar is fucking Dalton, man. Everyone knows who he is. This guy's just like, dude, I don't have time to button my shirt.
The only thing cooler than a sleeveless
shirt... But I had
shirt...
time to cut my sleeves off.
I was going to say, the only thing cooler than a sleeveless shirt in the late 80s was a shirt that wasn't originally sleeveless, and you fucking made it sleeveless.
This can be seen in Missouri, though. A really, really hot blonde chick who's like maybe 19... with an older dude who's probably her dad. That's like, yeah, it's fucked up, but hey, it's the Midwest. It's where I'm from.
That's a good deal. $10 a kiss. You're nursing that high life, though, son.
There's nothing better than a high life after you mow the lawn. I'm telling you guys.
That's a great lawn mowing beer, I agree.
He's like getting off by touching these breasts.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to go to this bar? You get a field tits, everyone's fucking old and fat, and the chicks are hot. I mean, you got a pretty good chance.
I don't understand why he brings Dalton in. He's got to be making pretty good money here, right?
Banner, it's not about the money, okay?
No, but
the ass he gets while he's there.
This fat guy's always like the last one into the fight. Sometimes the fight ends, and he's like, oh shit, did I miss it? Oh, man, next time, though, I'm right there.
John Locke's dad knows he's just like, God damn it, this place.
John Locke's dad.
Honestly, looking at this dude, how the hell was he still alive when Lost was on TV?
He looks the same as Lost did.
It's kind of like, what's his face? Yeah. He just never aged.
Stellan Skarsgård?
Yes. Yeah.
He was born 69 years old.
Carrie Ann's like
that's a wrestling move. Holy shit.
She's kind of cute secretly.
That was a good punch.
Yeah,
she could have killed that guy.
Jimmy's like, look, they don't pay me to fight.
Jimmy's a pro's pro. He'll play through a fucking hurricane. Does not matter. Especially during his guitar solo. How many deaths do you think a year the Double Deuce sees inside?
I love Dalton because he's like, if I'm not getting paid, I'm not breaking this fucking shit up. Especially, I just got this new fucking green taupe suit with denim jeans.
He's like, there's no way that this thing's ready for the playing field. Of course, he has a coffee. He may have a caffeine dependency we need to look into. This is the locker room post game. They're like, guys, things move pretty quick out there. We got to keep your head on a fucking swivel. Dalton's like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have every possible inch of beige on my upper body that I could possibly find.
God, he's awesome. Look at his hair. Also, his hair never leaves a place during a fight, ever.
We don't have a Patrick Swayze of this generation, or of this era.
Okay, guys, this is a waste. A blind guy with a perfectly hot 80s chick. There's no way he can even see how hot she is.
I know.
And she's got, like, a zebra skin little suit on.
For her, she's like, it's so great he's not with me for my looks. Like, yeah, but he's blind.
There's no way she's smart.
Somebody obviously told him.
Apparently he knows everything about Dalton, too. And this guy, look, he's the car dealer. He's eating an orange and milk because his wife's on his ass because he's gained a few after the wedding. But, God damn it, I'm going to have my ham sandwich.
Let me be honest, though, Geiger. Big T Auto Sales has always gotten me a good deal on a reliable vehicle.
That's true. He's
look, you don't need to have good credit to get financed.
Fucking shark in the water.
Yeah, she's a runner, yeah, but can it drive? No, not so much.
You step on a Big T's lot, he's like a fucking wolf chasing the hens. Look at this.
The lights work, too. And one of the brake lights.
Maybe don't light up your...
Yeah, take it.
Dalton's like, so it has a gas leak, huh? I'm just going to light this cigarette real quick, because I don't give a fuck.
Got a deal on these tires, too.
Dalton's like, how many condoms can fit in this trunk? He's like, what kind of question is that?
It's a legitimate question.
I don't remember this old dude. Totally gratuitous.
Yeah, every guy in this movie I've actually seen in Missouri at one point in my life, especially that guy.
So wait, is this a documentary, Geiger?
Pretty much, yeah, of where I grew up. I actually worked at a bar too in my younger days.
So does that mean that Swayze's your dad? I'm confused.
No.
If Matt didn't look exactly like his fucking dad, I'd say there's a chance. But it's kind of scary how much he looks like his dad.
And here's Redneck Santa Claus.
Crystal meth Santa Claus, yeah.
It's like, goddamn, what's this boy want?
Well, it's some bitch. That's how he would say it.
And you know it's Friday because he's wearing his good Biv overalls.
Those are his going out overalls.
Yeah, those are going out for maybe a drink after work Biv overalls.
In fact, tonight might be so fancy, might even let the wife get an iced tea instead of a water.
Once again, huge plot hole. We're in Missouri. It looks like probably spring, summer. No way he could live out here without air conditioning. It's humid as fuck there. If you've never been there, it's so humid.
Dude, it was...
Geiger, this is in the 80s. It may not have been as hot or humid in the 80s.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Exactly.
We don't know. I'll
also,
tell you
no
what.
one in Missouri has a helicopter. Can I just say that? If you're that rich, you're like in Texas or New York or LA.
But if you're Brad Wesley, you can make $80,000 a year in this fucking town and be the richest person.
Look at Wesley. He's just like, God, my dick's huge.
Wesley had to ice his balls this summer from getting so much pussy, I actually read. Brad Wesley's house is constantly like the Minnesota Vikings sex cruise. Every weekend, that's what it's like. And this is another thing I pointed out. It's just weird to me that the poorest person in town, the crystal meth head Santa Claus, lives 100 yards away from the richest person in town.
Well, see, the land was bought 30 years ago for 17 cents, so he's just holding out.
And even then, it was a seller's market. We all know that.
You just ask him, would you steal the horses? He's like, no, I got a shitty car. I'm fine.
Also, my dick is bigger than the horses, so I'm not really jealous of them in any way.
Well, Brad Wesley just has to go and do the 5 o'clock traffic report for the local news.
Yeah. It's the company chopper. He actually shouldn't have even taken it.
We got a build up on I-29, so if I were you, I'd take Roosevelt around if you want to get home.
And by
soon.
build up in this town, we mean there's like 3 people on the highway.
Guys, I'm just going to say, at this point in the movie still makes sense to me.
I'll tell you what, once people start getting roundhouse kicked, this thing really fucking picks up steam. So if you're sitting there at home saying like, all right, this just seems like a lot of talking so far, you are fucking wrong. $100 a month.
$100 a month.
That's a little steep, don't you think?
Well, taking a stab at Christianity, bold move, especially Missouri.
He just roundhouse kicked.
In the 80s.
He just roundhouse kicked the word of the Lord.
It's like, I put a lot of money into this. As you can see, I bought a new fucking leather jacket, so you better listen the fuck up.
I bought a new leather jacket and another neon sign. So
David in the back, stop fucking texting.
What Dalton says.
Why the fuck would the bouncers care about the blueprints? Like, why would I care? I don't give a fuck if you're adding a beer garden.
How many scenes in this movie does Dalton not start with his arms crossed in? 0.
The same amount that he doesn't
even
start.
say hi. He's just like, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired.
Oh, Barber College. Bye.
You're a dead man. He's like, yeah, I've heard that before.
Nice.
Talk to my ex-wife.
Me and my Jerry curl are gonna fucking kill you.
We're selling booze, not drugs.
I thought it was the other chick who
This
was
was
selling.
2017 set in Colorado, you'd be in, but it's not, so you gotta leave.
He's like, but I actually like...
Actually, the bartender would be out for selling booze instead of drugs.
Yeah, for sure.
Dalton's
If you
like...
can tell this here in a second, one of the bouncers has a Missouri hoodie on, too, which proves that this was set in Missouri but filmed in California. Right there, Missouri hoodie.
No, but he has the hoodie on, so we're in Missouri. Get it?
I like how Jimmy, the blind musician, he just has his fucking eyes closed the whole time.
Say that word again.
Musician? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Also,
Like,
Banner, what's the difference?
It was a cross between musician and magic like-ician or something. It was awesome.
Banner, what's the difference if his eyes are open or closed, though?
Well, because if his eyes are closed, maybe he's just fucking sleeping all the time. If his eyes are open and like clearly there's nothing there, then he's blind.
So you're
Okay,
disputing
guys,
whether he's
I want
blind.
you all to pay attention right here. 3 simple rules. Never underestimate your opponent.
Okay, that's a fair rule.
Expect the unexpected, Jeff.
All right, well, that seems to contradict itself, but okay.
Number 2, take it outside.
Wait, that was just one rule? All that
That
together?
was one rule? That was 2 rules.
Jesus
in one.
Christ!
2,
Now
take
we're
it outside.
cheating.
And 3 is be nice.
The problem is 4 rules doesn't sound as good as 3, so we fucking grouped them. I get it from a business standpoint, but I mean,
These 3
someone
rules
calls you a
actually
cocksucker.
These 3 rules actually made me win my first fight, and actually it made me pass chemistry sophomore year somehow too. But seriously, go about these 3 rules and you'll be fine the rest of your life.
this shirt that he has on wants to be a turtleneck, but it's not.
But it doesn't, because it stops at his fucking biceps. He's like, I can't go any farther.
He's like, am I a librarian or am I a professional arm wrestler? You'll never know.
His hair's like looks like a wig, but it's not, because he's fucking perfect. Look at that hair.
Cocksucker isn't 2 nouns combined. I guess, is sucker a noun? If you're thinking of like a lollipop.
Yeah, I think it is. No, it's a verb, right?
I mean, sucking's a verb. I don't know. Whatever. Dalton's apparently a fucking... I guess he does have a PhD. We just listen to him.
Dude, the Swayze is one of the greatest actors ever. And Jeff, guess what his real name is?
Tom Delania.
It's Patrick Swayze. He's not some bitch like Vin Diesel. That's not even his real name. That's his real name is Patrick Swayze.
Oh, nice.
Here we go. The blonde has eyes on him.
Who doesn't? Get in line, bitch.
Perm pressed hair. That was hot 20 years ago.
It's making a comeback.
Everything does.
You could put a cheese sandwich on that hair and it'd be grilled cheese in 20 minutes.
At most. What's your name? I'll have a coffee. Cool, so you're an asshole. Nice. God, the look on his face.
This chick's okay too. She's got perm pressed hair too.
Him saying Hank and going in there reminds me of in the Avengers when Nick Fury goes, "Gentlemen, you're up." He's deploying his men.
Okay, the dude with the Ace Ventura t-shirt, they could have got like a better actor to be a little more menacing, but okay, I'll believe it, I guess.
Look, I'm just going to say, I'd wear that shirt.
Yeah, but you're not a guy that pulled a knife at the bar. And
Oh, shit!
That's true. Especially at a bar where Dalton is the bouncer.
Tits McTitterson's never been wetter in her
Dalton
life.
doesn't like the blonde chick. Don't get it. She's okay.
It's too easy.
He doesn't like blondes.
Not for the next 20 minutes, at least.
He told the blind guy's like, I already saw it. Like, what?
I was just going to say that. And the guy's like, look, Jimmy, are you really fucking blind? Because a lot of the guys in the band and I have been wondering.
That's what I'm saying. He just has his fucking eyes closed, guys.
This is, I think, monumental, guys, because this is the first sex scene the Bro Force Squad has ever done on a movie commentary.
Yeah, except for Deadpool.
I mean, the first one with nudity.
Steve's like, yo, man, I'm on. He's like, I'm on break.
That was old school chivalry. Didn't he say that she was going to be his new Tuesday night? See, men don't have manners like that anymore, you know?
Steve definitely finished, right?
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, you already got fired.
He's fired.
He'd probably probably took a six-pack, too.
See, Dalton needs to watch who he talks to. This guy's a tank top and a scorpion tattoo on his right shoulder, so you probably
Guys,
should...
we need to quit shitting on the no sleeves here, all right? Because all three of us don't have sleeves on tonight.
No, but if you bought a shirt with sleeves, that's not as intimidating as if you bought a shirt... Sorry, if you bought a shirt without sleeves, not as intimidating as if you bought a shirt and you're like, I'm going to fucking rip the sleeves off this. Because you know they're not cut, they're just ripped.
See, this is a huge plot turn in the movie. Once he fires this bartender who is
creating
a nephew
enemies.
of Brad Wesley.
He's creating enemies.
Yep. He's a nephew of Brad Wesley. And the bar owner's like, dude, someone has to pay for this fucking leather jacket, and it ain't gonna be me because I put it on layaway, so.
And I have 2 more payments. And the guy, because I fucked up last time when I bought that shawl, he said, if you don't come back next week, then we're going to have problems.
One of my favorite quotes right there. I tell it to my wife all the time. It'll get worse before it gets better. That was our wedding vows. That's what I said to her.
I thought that was a little odd when you said that, but I didn't really question it.
It made sense.
I mean, he wasn't lying.
No. Dalton's like, I'll just walk 7 miles and get raped on the way home. Great, now I can't even get
here's
FM
the question.
stations.
Is that the same knife that we see later on in the movie?
Ooh, a little foreshadowing.
Oh.
No, that's a serious question.
A lot of people
I don't
think
know why
that...
people hate Brad Wesley. This looks fun as fuck. I'd be at this party.
That's what I'm saying. You know they got a DJ.
I think the Swayze is just jealous that he's not at this party.
What the fuck is he reading? Like, come on, dude.
I know what he's reading, but I can't remember what it's called. It's like Mice of Men or some... It's a really famous book.
It looks upside down.
I didn't know that the Swayze knew how to read. Let's be honest with ourselves. I just thought he knew how to roundhouse kick people.
Gotta love gratuitous breasts, you know?
It's like, this looks like fun.
Dalton's like, you know,
Wesley.
at this point, what reason does he have to dislike Brad Wesley, you know?
It's like, baby, get my pink robe. I'm feeling it tonight.
That guy looks like the dude in Happy Gilmore who, like, fucks with Shooter McGavin.
Here it is, guys.
I swear to God, if she brought him a whole wheat...
Yeah, she's met him twice, so she's like, oh, I'm just going to come up and bring him breakfast.
That seems appropriate, right?
She totally wants his dick right now, right?
For a medium-looking waitress, yeah, sure. She seems like she'd be forward.
I just wanted to talk about work. You mean the $8 an hour job we have at that fucking bar? I don't really think we need to, like, discuss anything.
There it is.
There it is.
Man.
Ladywood.
Woo! I know what she's feeling.
I need to go tell my wife I'm ready.
Yeah, you need 45 seconds, Geiger? You take 45 seconds.
Take your time.
Swayze is, man, seriously. Back in the day, nowadays, like, there's fat people, you know, like Chris Pratt, Ben Affleck, who weren't really in shape. They would get in crazy shape for superhero roles, but back in the day, Swayze was just always in shape. He was one of the first actors that was not really skinny. He was lean, dude. He was in shape, for sure.
He's jacked in this movie.
Dude, if like, he was in his prime now, I mean, he would have his pick of any role he wanted. He's not the most charismatic guy.
Here's the thing, too. Like, not only is he, like, in shape and looks jacked, but he looks normal jacked. Like, Chris Hemsworth, for instance. Like, he looks good in some movies, but when he's Thor, he's so jacked up on steroids, it's not even fun.
He's too yoked, yeah.
Yeah, like, Swayze is just straight up naturally yoked. Just naturally buff as
I love that he threw that Egg McMuffin out. He's like, I don't eat that shit. And he's like, give me coffee and cigarettes.
Yeah. It's like, I just eat dry tobacco and black coffee.
Yeah. But honestly, when you're in Missouri and you make $30,000 a year,
that's how you drive.
However the fuck you want.
Yeah, exactly.
You can drive however the fuck you want, for sure. Every time I go back home, I live in Dallas now. Every time I go back home, there's always somebody that's just like, you can tell their dick's so huge. I'm just like, God, you make $60,000 a year, dude. Your dick should be huge. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
Red's Auto Parts.
Here we go.
This is really the meat and potatoes of this movie.
So Red real life, his name's Red, and he's a childhood friend. Went to high school with Elvis Presley. Heard of him?
No,
And
who's
he's
that?
actually part of Elvis's Memphis Mafia. So he's one of Elvis's bodyguards in the early 70s, late 70s.
So how did he end up in Missouri? Because I thought Elvis was from Tennessee.
He's from Memphis. I don't know. Brad Wesley bought some land there. He's like, dude, this is a booming town. Like, why not? Why not get a Napa auto parts store here and let me run it? I mean, it makes perfect sense. I mean, you go to work every day with a button-up shirt with 80 fucking pins in your pocket. I mean, it's a pretty good life, Banner.
I wouldn't know. I just sell myself on the street corner for heroin and cocaine and lettuce.
Pretty sure Dalton is just re-recycling that. And re-recycling's redundant, but recycling that old beige shirt.
What if Dalton right now whips out a credit card and he's like, yeah, you need to sign it. He's like, Red, you got a pen I can borrow?
I don't get it.
He's got like 80 pins in his fucking... Never mind, Jeff.
He should put the chains on him. These fucking kids come in and steal them, little shits. Uh-oh.
Brad Wesley.
Let's point your attention to the back. Notice the denim shirt. That's the first giveaway that there's a badass in the room. Number two
Wesley
would be
also said, I don't like this handkerchief, but my fucking whore of a blonde chick that you met bought it for me for Christmas, so I feel like I have to.
But she likes the design because it reminds her of her Swedish ancestry. Second off, the cross tattoo. That's another dead giveaway that we're dealing with a badass. Third off.
That's kind of misconceding. If he believes in Jesus, why is he a villain? I don't understand.
Hold on. I want to go back to the fact that we're in spring/summer in Missouri and he's wearing a fucking scarf. Isn't that a little warm?
Banner,
His
pussy.
wife bought it for him for Christmas, and she bitched about it. Even if you have a side piece, she still bitches.
Banner,
I thought in Missouri they just beat their wives.
Banner, getting pussy takes no days off.
I also love in Missouri whenever you have like a backwards hay barrel or a mower that you haven't moved for 8 months, that it has weeds growing around it, you don't weed eat it. That was just seen. Banner, what do you think about this scene in the score?
It's I honestly turned the sound off right now. It is so overpowering and disgusting. It's not even funny.
Well, Swayze doesn't skip back day. We get it, director. Jesus.
With a three-wheeler, I guess four-wheelers weren't invented till like 93.
Well, you know, they charge you $200 extra for that goddamn fourth wheel.
Right now, Brad Wesley's just like, dude, I don't know. I mean, I run this town, but this might be, I bit off a little more than I can chew. He's doing fucking Tai Chi.
Brad Wesley's like, if I had to give you a judgment right now, I'd say we're looking at 2 alphas. And as we all know, the way that the pack and natural selection dictate, there can only be one.
You just gotta find his center.
I mean, I know we'll say
It's
it.
like, oh my god, I mean, who did I have come in
Old
here?
Santa Claus is like, fuck, I don't know what I just got myself into.
Can we get over it? Being blind is no excuse to play the guitar that way. It's blasphemous.
I'm telling you, he's not blind.
Hold on, sorry, I had to wake my bell up because it's about time for it to ring.
This fat fuck with the suspenders is just walking around like he owns the room.
And the cat fucking bulldozing cat. It's so great.
Corporate
Only in
stooge.
Missouri would you see someone with a cat bulldozer or a John Deere calf or someone like that. God, I love where I'm from, but I'd never go back. This is awesome.
Even if there's a place like the Double Deuce to hang out at?
So I bought a shitty Chevy Malibu, and they gave me a Chevy Malibu hat, which I've never worn. It's in the back of my closet. But this guy apparently bought a cat bulldozer, and they gave him a hat, and he wears it every fucking day.
He probably bought
It's
the
like his
hat
favorite.
first, and then they just gave him the bulldozer. That's the Jack Hawk 3000.
That's too big of a knife for him.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
That's like a Crocodile Dundee knife.
Jesus, you trying to sink the Titanic with that thing? What the
Shit.
fuck?
He's already doing karate.
Oh, here it is.
Watch out, because if that Cobra grip
Ready?
comes out, we're all dead.
Boom.
Oh!
One. That's a shot, right? We're all taking shots every roundhouse kick, right?
Jesus Christ.
We call that a counterattack, boys. You want some too? Buffet's open.
That was another one. Dang it.
Headbutt him. Ugh.
That was a headbutt. That wasn't a roundhouse kick.
No, he roundhouse kicked him right before the headbutt.
God, can we get a little backup for Dalton here? Jesus Christ.
That's kind of douche that when you knee someone to the nuts, that fat fuck. With the, He's got the suspenders on.
Defense, that's his only move he's got.
Oh, God.
I hate when they go limp and Dalton's like, no, I'm done. And that blonde chick's still at the bar. She's in the back seat. Like, where's Wesley at? Does she just go to this bar all the time?
No, she's just there to pick up Dalton at this point. This fat fuck comes in, cleans up the scraps. Hey, thanks for the help. Where were you when I was getting gashed
like,
open?
hey, wear all your dresses that show your tits and go to the bar all night. It's cool with me. I'm not going to
Hey, guys, they're still being nice, right?
Yeah.
No, I think it's time not to be nice right now.
And Dalton likes blondes again.
That's also a great way to raise kids, the 3 rules of Dalton. It really will get you out of any pickle in life.
Guys, in the previous second, an old guy walked out with a cup full of piss, and I'm pretty sure he tried to drink it.
Banner, does that look like a shark bite or a boat propeller did that? Little Jaws reference there. You must be getting a beer. Also, whenever you go out of the house, you're like, shit, I forgot my cell phone, or I forgot my ID. Dalton does that too, but he never forgets his medical records. He always brings those everywhere with him.
He has one of the best lines in movie history coming up. Like, I'll put it in the top 10.
Why do you carry your medical records? Because it saves time? Or is it another?
No, when he says pain don't hurt. Right here.
Pain don't hurt. Ever. Pain doesn't hurt.
I'm going to get that tattooed on my forehead.
I already got it tattooed down my lower back.
I don't know this chick's name, but she's pretty hot for the 80s.
So actually, for the role, she learned how to sew stitches together, but then they cut that scene too, and she never got to. She took sewing lessons how to sew stitches for 4 months.
I don't get it though. Did they actually ask her to stitch him? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I think someone needs to sit down with her and is like, listen, you're like a hot 80s chick. We don't really need you to act or do anything. Just be in the movie. I know you're trying to shoot for the moon here, but you don't really need to.
If anyone out there's asking, I'm good at picking up chicks, but how can we take it to the next level, How can we get to Golden State Warrior status of picking up chicks at the bar? Just say no karate, right? But this isn't 1991 anymore. So if we had to adapt it to modern day, just say anything Dalton just said. Be vague, ambiguous, don't make any sense, but keep them guessing. That's how you win, because the female brain, we don't understand how it works, but we understand how it works.
And it changes every second, too. So you just need to be as vague as possible. And also, it doesn't help being really lean with a six-pack and great fucking hair.
Yeah, but it's mostly about the medical records and the really vague, cryptic, responses to normal questions. Like, how are you? I don't know.
Was his medical records back in his little fucking pamphlet? He's like, well, we're done with these, right? So
he's like, it's a satchel, not a purse. I didn't say anything. Okay, well, a lot of people get it twisted, so I just have to be proactive about it. Guess which one of these two cars?
I'm like, well, someone crinkled him. Also,
hey, Hornacek, why is he driving your truck?
No shit, dude.
You better bring
get a ladder out of this truck. And the other guy in the small car is just like, yeah, I know my dick's small and my wife hates me, but I'm just gonna park right here.
Better bring that thing back with a full tank and have the cassette tape rewound.
Yeah, Bryan Adams' Summer of '69 cassette tape isn't gonna rewind itself. So
yeah, and I don't want the B side.
Summer of '69.
God,
do you think that guy fucking killed the shark that has the shark necklace, or he just bought it?
Yes.
Look, I'm not gonna judge him if he bought it, but I'm pretty sure that's not even a shark necklace. It's like a bear claw, which he definitely killed.
Is it less impressive?
No, he definitely killed the bear.
Look at the boiler on this fat fuck. God.
How much denim is in this movie? There's just so much denim.
I didn't even know there was this much denim in the world, to be honest with you.
Dude, there's a lot of denim.
Even when Brad Wesley doesn't have a vest on, he has a vest on. Look at this. Are there enough balding people in
he
this
took off
fucking
his cat
town?
hat, so you know he's sorry. He's like, listen, I took off the hat that was given to me.
Feels bad. He feels bad.
Yeah, he's like, that was
He's like,
a good
look, I
enough...
don't deserve to wear this cat hat.
I believe you, Tinker.
Taking off the cat hat is like the modern-day equivalent of bowing to the king. Shark Necklace doesn't believe that apology.
About the late
It's
80s
a
or
fucking
early
bear
90s.
claw horn. Like, get it right.
Do you think the costume designer had like a couple different options for shark necklaces?
No, it's a bear claw. It's not a shark.
A bear claw is a
It looks
pastry.
like a tooth. Is it a claw or a tooth?
A bear
It
claw
looks
is a
like-
donut.
That's definitely a claw.
Isn't a bear claw a donut?
Brad Wesley just did the worst thing ever, according my grandpa, who raised race horses, said if anybody ever tucks their jeans inside their cowboy boots, they're a drugstore cowboy. They're not a real cowboy. So he's doing like the worst thing ever right now. He tucked his jeans inside his cowboy boots. That is a no-no.
Brad Wesley doesn't listen to fashion, he creates it.
That's probably how he contracted pancreatic cancer, because he tucked his jeans into his cowboy boots.
Him and Swayze both died of pancreatic cancer?
Both of them did. That's why they won't do a reboot of this. Everyone's scared of dying of pancreatic cancer.
That, or it's just too good of a fucking movie. They'd fuck it up.
Yeah, why do you think no one has come back and been like, I'm the new Jesus? Because when you get it right the first time, it's over.
I love the karate
Rousey,
shirt
remember-
right here.
Dude, the karate shirt tucked into the jeans. Come on.
Fucking awesome. This is why I didn't get laid in high school. I didn't dress like this.
If you walk into a place like this, I mean, pussy just comes to you. It's an easy shirt to keep white, if you know what I mean, Banner.
I don't know what you mean. Can you explain it to me?
And of course, Red has like a sexual picture of his daughter up there. It's just like, yeah, that's my daughter with her cleavage. Yeah, she's.
Pretty sure it's his niece, which is even worse.
She has a huge heart. Oh yeah, it's his niece.
It's
She has
his
a huge
niece.
heart.
Yeah, but basically his daughter, he raised her for Christ's sake.
You know why they call him Red?
Because it's racist to call him white.
Well, those aren't the only options.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Hey, here we go.
I'm not even talking about the tits right now. Here we go.
Sam Elliott, that's my boy.
Jesus.
Christ.
God, that hair. I as somebody that can grow pretty. Now that's a terrible head on a beer as well. Can we just
My
say this?
aunt,
It's been a
my
serious
aunt told
problem.
me, and I quote, if there's one guy I would cheat on your uncle with, it's Sam Elliott from Roadhouse. I'm not even making this up either. Which, honestly, I think I'd cheat on my wife with Sam Elliott from
No
Roadhouse.
kidding.
Jesus.
I think
You know I would be the catcher, too.
Did you guys watch The Ranch with Ashton Kutcher and Danny Masterson and Sam Elliott?
No, is he one of their dads?
Yeah, he's the dad in it, and he
brother.
is just fucking awesome in it too. He's old and just like doesn't give a fuck about anybody, and it's great. You guys should check it out.
Sam Elliott is an actor I feel that's being really underutilized in this, where Michael Caine and Jeremy Irons are huge, where Sam Elliott could get a lot of roles, I feel. Like, he's still the old grizzled, like, if Westerns ever became huge again, he is a Western fucking star, dude.
He's going to get
That's
nominated.
what I hope I look like when I'm 60. Fuck, I hope I look like that right now.
No,
Kidding. I'd love to look like that at 30.
he's going to get nominated for an Oscar this year, though. For The Hero.
For this movie, finally.
No, for The Hero. And ironically, he's in it with Laura Prepon.
He's
going to
get nominated for The Hero, but he's going to win it for Roadhouse.
Yeah, Jeff, what
It's
if
really
we
weird.
nominate Roadhouse like 30 years later? It's like, finally we see what everyone
They're
else
like, we
sees.
fucked
Sam
up at the
like,
time, but we're fixing it
Can
now.
we do that?
I love that he just calls him while he's doing his laundry, too, and he's like, hey, look, I'm at a strip club. People are getting the shit kicked out of them, so I got to go, but I'll see you in a couple days.
The waitress who you just thought was an annoying waitress that tried to fuck Dalton also can sing. And she has a vest on, too.
The vest and denim budget for this movie was out of control.
It was insane. And this chick again is
here's our blonde chick again.
Don't try to act like you're not interested, Dalton. Everybody sees
So does she
it.
have
I
fake
think
tits
he's not
before
interested
fake tits
because he
are fake?
already fucked her off screen. He's like, remember we had sex and you, like, wouldn't leave my trailer? I don't know why you're still here.
Hold on, did she have fake tits before fake tits were a thing? I'm confused. And here's Bear Claw guy.
I have 4 jackets and a fucking bear claw necklace.
He's like, I am hot as shit right now, but I need to intimidate you, so what's up?
Those jeans could not be any tighter.
Well, she's gonna get beat. Must be a Tuesday.
And yeah, and look at his jacket. He's like, Brad West is like, go get her. He's like, hey, I'm gonna put on jeans and just a jacket, no undershirt.
Dude,
Like,
the lift
I
on
don't care
that
what
truck, you
put
need a
on.
fucking helicopter to take you up to get in.
Doesn't she have beers to serve to a table while she's singing?
No, they got their appetizers. We got a few
It's
minutes.
fine. It's fine. She's on break. She's getting fucked by Steve.
Looks like
Or
Trouble
denim.
just walked in, and
They're
they got
wearing
a.
denim. He's like, yeah, right boot. He's like shining at him.
I wish Dalton said some line like, "Looks like Trouble has a reservation for 4." What? Again, the shirt that wants to be a turtleneck.
It's his go-to Thursday attire.
Don't you dare try to fucking kick Dalton. He invented that. That's like trying to throw a seam pass against Tom Brady. It's his move.
Those pants. See, that's strategic planning. They look nice, but you still have full range of motion.
Yeah, that's the key. Those are like mom jeans, with like the elastic waist.
Yep. Yeah, or like soccer shorts.
Dalton's got every move in the arsenal. He can attack first. He's king of this counterattack. He can get you with the legs.
You know what's key though is he knows when to go to the body.
Yep. And he knows when to sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg. Yep. He even taught the fat guy to punch.
He's like LeBron Banner in the sense that he gets the most out of these role players, Like, he puts fat guy in a position to succeed. This guy's like Richard Jefferson.
He also doesn't drive them away like LeBron does.
This fat guy is like the Richard Jefferson of the fucking Double Deuce, right? He wasn't good until Dalton showed up.
I love her dress. It makes me want to have a picnic.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, it makes me want to have sex with her.
What was that, Jeff?
I mean, the picnic and the sandwiches.
He's like, you look hot as hell. Let me take you to Bonnie's Grill and Home Cooking down the street.
She's like, without a
Okay.
reservation? God.
Look, I know a guy, okay?
I'll put a word in. I'm just going to
And there
smoke
he is.
cigarettes
There
and
they
drink
are.
coffee.
Smoking cigarettes, drinking black coffee.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking, that's a hell of a first date.
Bonnie's Grill just looks like the living room of a meth addict.
Yeah, it's in Missouri. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
It's par for the course.
It's kind of...
It's-
I don't think I've seen this girl in any of their movies, which is... I mean, she can't act, but she's nice to look at.
Clearly you haven't watched very much porn.
Easy, Jeff, easy. Swayze's always on the clock. Always.
Yeah, this is basically overtime.
He should have just said, listen, I love your hair and everything, but can we just fuck? Because honestly, I'm really tired and we're going to do it anyway if I keep talking.
You can count on one hand the amount of lines he says in this movie that don't make chicks want to bang him. Look at this line.
You
Like,
don't have to have fingers, and you could still count that high.
That's what chicks love. She's like, I know you're not a nice guy.
and he pays for his meal. God.
Banner,
damn
if
it.
you had a picnic on her skirt, like, what would you have?
That's a cheese plate waiting to happen.
That's a loaded question.
Stuffed taco? Something like that.
Well, somewhere there's a stop sign not there that could save a life.
Nice Jeep.
She's a fucking doctor. She makes good money. She should get to spend it.
Do you think she hates that Dalton's hair has more volume than hers?
Oh, 100%. That's why she wants to fuck him, because she's jealous.
She probably hates it, but also, like, are swimmers mad that Michael Phelps is faster than them? Like, at
It's
the
like,
end of
it's
the
not
day.
my fault. I told the fucking barber to take the thickness out, and this is what he did. I'm like a fucking lion with a mane.
She's like, look, can we just start living together so that I can use the same product as you?
Jeff, I have to agree with you. If that neck was any taller, he'd have to, undo it down to here because it's almost over his ears. That's such a turtleneck.
It's insisting that it could be. It's applying for the job of turtleneck, but it's only in the second round of interviews. It's not going to make it.
It doesn't have quite the resume to be a turtleneck yet. It needs some more work experience.
Honestly, someone's
going
going
to... 3 years in the field.
Guys, someone is going to die because this stop sign isn't where it needs to be.
Who just
so
lays
Patrick,
on the hood of their
lay on your car here to start the scene. Why would I be laying on? Just do it. It works.
With your windshield broken.
Expecting guy with the cat bulldozer hat to come by.
Once again, same hat. People in Missouri only have one hat. Trust me.
We've been looking all over for you. Oh, really? When did you decide to try my fucking house? In the middle of the goddamn day. Wouldn't that be the first place you start? Plus, if you're at Brad Wesley's, it's the closest. Just go there first.
So if anyone's seen 3,000 Miles of Graceland, I have a theory that Wesley didn't kill any of these animals. He just kind of bought them, like John Lovis did.
Guys, I also have a fact to lay on you whenever you're ready.
Oh my god, man. Remember when chicks did this stuff?
Yes.
Used to love it.
Cindy Crawford videos? I'm like, oh my god.
My mom had a VHS workout tape called The Buns of Steel when I was a kid.
I know.
How many times did you jack off to that?
No response?
Guys, you can get a cat bulldozer hat on Amazon for $12.99.
That's a steal. It should be like $89.
Yeah, you kidding me?
Get it, guys. You can also get it in four colors.
It should be. You can either buy the hat for $120 or actually buy the machinery with a free hat for $300. What do you want to do?
You know what's funny?
I guess I'll take the machine.
The hat is $12.99. I bet the one worn by this fat fuck in the movie is like $8.99. It's cheaper.
Collectible.
See, Wesley's smart. He's like, hey, I can't beat you, so I'll buy you. But watch what Dalton does. It's definitely what Kevin Durant wouldn't do, for sure.
Dalton's one challenge after the last scene at Reds was, how can you get any more beige in your outfit? He looks like he's ready to go fight in Operation Desert Storm.
J.C. Penney is coming to fucking Jasper, Missouri because of him, Jeff. Because of fucking him.
Between that salmon shirt and the fucking, what is that, a Clamato? What's he drinking?
Look,
Bloody Mary?
Look, Dalton met Sam Jackson while he was in Manhattan on a business trip. Check out Deep Blue Sea commentary for more on that. They got together. He taught him how to fucking dress.
Man, they sure reference Jesus Christ a lot in this movie for people that are total dickheads.
Well, it's a Christian movie. Jesus was nice to whores, and there's plenty of them in this movie, so it makes sense.
Dalton
also,
says,
no house in Missouri looks like that. It looks like you're in Florida. None of this is true at all.
Guys, we're halfway through this movie, and I'm already hammered.
see, Wesley right here is bringing up the one weakness. He's like, I remember that guy whose throat you ripped out. The blind guy told me. He's like, well, do you already sort of see where the flaw could be?
He said he saw everything. What?
And yeah, that's why I would be a little concerned. No, I trust him.
Guys, I just don't understand what his job is.
Hey, Wesley, would it kill you to offer the man a slice of coffee cake? My God, roll out the red carpet. It's Dalton in your fucking house.
You already asked him if he wanted a Bloody Mary and breakfast, and Dalton said, I'm fine. I won't eat it.
Yeah, but coffee cake's a different...
If he would have offered him a cigarette and some black coffee, he would have taken him up on that.
I was going to say...
How's he going to get home? His guys drove him. I don't understand.
Coffee cake is a different story, guys. We all know that. Probably just swim across that fucking cesspool that is a pond.
For you.
Why does he have an undershirt with this deep V? I mean, if you got the chest, flaunt it. I don't understand.
Why is he wearing a suit if he's a goddamn bouncer?
He's a cooler, first off.
He's not just a bouncer. He's the head bouncer.
What is this, Shea Stadium? Why the fuck are we getting a head count on this place? This guy looks like he works at Suncoast Video with the fucking red polo. Yeah, new release is in the back. Thanks for coming. Be sure to buy a red rope.
You notice how he's not sweating as much? They must have paid the air conditioning bill, too.
All of a sudden, now that business is taking a turn for the best, we have money to pay the utilities like that. Look at those hoop
Guys, I'm
earrings.
just saying, there's not that many more people than there were at the beginning of the movie.
That's a good point, actually.
Like,
I mean, when he comes in, he's like, business is struggling. He's like, it's fucking packed, dude. What are you talking about?
yeah.
They got a black bartender now, so we're shitting in high cotton for sure.
Take that in the late 1980s.
This guy's got a
John
business
Locke's dad
on.
making the rounds.
It's like, how's the black coffee? He's like, not as black as our bartender. We have a problem in the corner. Wait, what? Dalton, why'd you say it like that?
What if the black bartender later is just like, man, this is a bad place. Like, man, you should fucking be on the east side of St. Louis. You haven't seen shit.
Once you pass UMKC, things get bad.
See, Dalton's not only a cooler, he also knows distributors, so we're all good.
You can also get you a hell of a deal on a Hyundai Elantra if you're looking at one.
I've been at a bar like this. You walk out like, God, it's been a long night. I'm tired. I'm just going to go to bed. Jesus Christ, look at that ass. Okay, maybe I can go for about 3 more hours.
I guess I could... Look at this. What is fucking Sharktooth doing? Come on. This is a Friday night for
Bear
him.
claw, goddammit!
A bear claw is a pastry.
If you're not a big black guy, he is not interested at all.
That's a bold move. She's just letting him drive her car.
The Jeep. It's not a car.
Excuse my French. It's the same fucking thing.
Who left the light on?
This
Is this a
my place.
motel?
It's kind of shitty. Didn't have air conditioning or anything, but it has a good view. So you want to fuck or what?
Is this a Motel 6? Because someone left the light on for him.
Like, look, I got cigarettes and black coffee. I mean, what more could a girl want?
Also, if you bring me a breakfast sandwich, I'll scoff at it and pick it apart. It's like,
She loves it.
I could totally
Just
wake
have
up
a
here
bitch
after you
face or
fuck
she
me
always look
tonight.
disgusted with everything.
When guys are like, what the fuck, there's no way a chick would like this place because it's not air conditioning and really rich. Go look in the mirror. Go look in the mirror. If you don't have hair like Swayze and a body like Swayze, that's why they don't like it.
She looks
why.
across at Brad Wesley. She was like, I remember being part of a threesome in that mansion.
There's a teeter-totter of men. If you have a really good body and nice hair, you don't have to have much. But if you're fat and out of shape, you better have money, son.
Banner, did you hold that can up to the mic as you opened it?
Why would I do that?
I respect it.
Okay, then I did it. You have to have a fresh one for the sex scene.
Guys, we're going to do our first and second...
Look at her walking away from him when he wants it.
It's
God,
a little
I feel like
cat
I'm
and
Baylor
mouse.
here right now.
It's a little cat and mouse, Geiger.
Stalking her, just like they do at Baylor.
Just like they do at Baylor, dude. This is honestly this is the scene they showed at a lot of the court hearings.
This is called
He
freshman.
has a sweater vest on. I didn't even know that was a sweater vest. That's really 1998 of him, Banner.
Except the only difference between this and Baylor is we're about to see something called consent.
I don't understand what that word even
I don't know what
means.
that is.
I could not spell it for you.
Nor does Art Briles. Swayze was king of this scene in the late 80s.
This is what they show at freshman orientation at Baylor.
Look at this. There's a lot of people out there who just fuck. This is how you make love, folks.
Swayze is king of making love. From Dirty Dancing to Ghost to this, he has just came on scene so many times.
Geiger, there are two people on Earth who let the women come first. One is Han Solo. Two is Patrick Swayze.
The other one
is the original Dos Equis guy.
Yeah.
She can't get this dick out
and
fast
four is
enough.
Jesus Henry Christ.
She's like a kid on Christmas going for that dick.
She didn't even have underwear on. What a slut.
That's called coming prepared. Banner, that's called going on a road trip with only one starting pitcher because you know he's going to go 9.
Yeah.
And this might as well be Allen Iverson in 1997 because we have penetration, folks.
Let the closer go in the ice bath. We got this.
Talking about practice?
The rest.
Not a game.
I haven't seen penetration and kickouts like this since the D'Antoni Phoenix Suns.
Is his pants down? How's he penetrating her?
Does he have to slam her up against that wall with a protruding brick?
It's actually a little, like, this is a little aggressive.
Even for the Broforce squad, this is a bit much, yeah.
This is the first time we've ever done a sex scene this
Guys, is it just me, or is this a lot more uncomfortable than I thought it was going to be?
This is the only time we've ever done a Swayze sex scene. Banner, I think if he lost the fucking V-neck sweater vest, it would make us all feel better.
100%. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I need Patrick Swayze to be naked right now.
Well, give it a few minutes. He needs to go look at the stars.
Oh, here she is.
We got some more gratuitous nipple coming up.
It's always great when they're naked under the sheets and Swayze's over there just fucking, just checking his fantasy team.
He's like, God damn it, I forgot.
Cutler versus the Chargers, he throws so many picks. I don't know.
Who would you put at my flex spot?
I got to fucking start Murray this week.
He's like, I need to cut one of these tight ends. Oh, okay. Do you think she ever asked
him to wake his ass up because he's gonna love this trade if he fucking gets it in time?
Do you think she ever asked? He's like, I proposed the trade. Should I call the other owner? No.
Dude, this is fake. Usually, after you have sex, you don't want to talk at all.
I know. Don't you hate when they hang around, especially when you're in a long-term relationship with them?
I know. My wife, after we have sex, always hangs around. It's so annoying.
What's her deal?
I don't know, dude.
It'd actually be even weirder if she left for some reason.
I think she heard it. She's in the background.
She's like, I fucking live here.
She might be on the podcast here in a little bit. I'm not even kidding. The first time. Well, not the first time. If you ever listened to our... Damn it, Banner, what was that? Air Force One commentary.
Yeah, well, actually, and Mrs. Banner was on the Harry Potter movie review. What the fuck was that one? I watched it.
I don't know. I don't watch Harry Potter. You should know that. You're a Harry Potter guy. Fantastic Beasts.
Barely. Like, Cycly is more of a Harry Potter guy than me. Fantastic Beasts. So we didn't
Brad Wesley in a rocking chair watching them have sex on the top of I don't know what you would even call that.
Yeah, but he's smoking a cigar, drinking whiskey out of Cristal with a rocking chair that has cowhide on it. So it makes it
Santa Claus. Who hasn't been here if you're from Missouri? You just spent all night having sex and drinking, and then your dad comes home with a huge beer and is like, hey, help me unload this truck. Like, dude, seriously? And also you got to bail hay later.
But I'm going to Tachi Station to pick up some power converters.
Favorite scene ever right here, Banner. The best scene ever.
This is the best scene. I love it.
I know whenever he wears a red shirt in this movie, I'm like, okay, here we go.
Yeah, this is.
He looks like a manager at Verizon.
Is it weird that the blind guy knows like the entire story?
Yeah. It's even weirder that he's the only one who knows the story.
But guys, is he actually blind?
Yep.
Like what's his
Brad
night job?
Wesley had a thing for Elizabeth Clay once. I saw it. Like what?
What's his night job? I don't understand.
Banner, it's night.
I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's day. Are your eyes closed like his? You don't even know the difference.
What if he always says, I hear a lot of things? Like, well, you should because your fucking vision
Yeah,
because
you're not going to fucking see anything. I mean, I hope. Do you think he was like, hey, Dalton, do you mind if I borrow one of your beige shirts? He's like, I don't know, Jimmy. It's kind of a big...
Banner. Here we go.
Kind of a big week. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I rode all night, fucked 4 chicks on the road, smoked 2 packs of cigarettes and a bottle of Jack Daniels to be here.
Didn't fuck the chicks because he wanted to.
Yeah.
Fucked them
I think I have chlamydia, but we'll worry about that later. Sam fucking Elliott.
damn it. Do you think the casting director's like, look, I know we got Swayze, but what if we got Elliot, too?
Here comes Sam on a fucking Harley, and, like, chicks are, like, holding their crotch.
That had to have been in the trailer, right?
Cat bulldozing hat again, wearing it.
$12.99 on Amazon.
Rocking the vintage suspenders. Those poor things are working harder than anyone else in this movie, those suspenders.
They are working to just try to keep those pants up.
Oh, shit! This is why we watch this movie.
Like, I'm not going to fight, I'm just going to break bones.
Don't mind if I ding it, ding him.
Shit, it fell off the thing.
Sam fucking Elliott. God, look at him.
It's dark in here, but I'm going to wear sunglasses.
They're like, are you friend or foe, partner?
Hey, cool, dude. Awesome. He's like, pour me a beer. I'm going to go fuck a chick and beat 5 guys' ass, and I'll be back.
I'll be back in 3 minutes. You're going to do all that in 3?
It might be warm. It won't be warm. Trust me. It won't be fucking warm.
It's like, all right. I can't, that's a lot to do in 3 minutes, but I guess.
That's my favorite line.
I know. I say that I said that actually my first line when I had the job interview at my current job. That's what I said.
What was the line? I actually missed it.
I sure as hell ain't showing you my dick.
Oh, dude, the counterattack moves, they're all about him, you know? How you like that? Taking out the trash.
They like hold the blind guy out there so he like sees what's going on. This is what I hate about Dalton. Whenever they're limp, go ahead and kick them a couple times. It won't hurt.
Well, that's the point, actually, is that it will hurt.
And who knows? Who would ever knew who he was? The blind guy.
Fucking blind guy.
What the fuck? Makes no goddamn sense.
Maybe he can smell him.
He
Like
didn't
they
really
say.
say a line. It doesn't even, like, how would he know? It's like, it's Wade Garrett. Like, dude, are you blind? Wouldn't someone ever, like, ask that after a while? Like,
Geiger, what part of every other sense is heightened don't you understand?
Yeah, that's what you mean.
This whole next 10 minutes of the movie is really weird to me.
But it makes sense all at the same time, right?
It's like he's trying to get his friend to fuck his girlfriend, and his friend is totally down for it.
Jeff, hold out your right hand, and I'll take your hand and I'll walk you through it, because I know exactly what's happening.
Hold your hand like a small child.
Guys, I'm getting like D2 drunk right now, so this is awesome.
Let's do it, man.
Well, it's easy whenever, like, fucking Sam Elliott's just drinking beers telling him about his war scars.
No,
if Sam Elliott came into my place right now, I have a full fucking thing of Coors Light, but I would drink with him until fucking morning comes and hear about all his scars. So
no shit.
Let me almost show you my dick.
I thought we were gonna see his dick right here, and I wasn't mad about it.
And I'd be like, yeah, one time I had a bike wreck. My fucking one of my training wheels came off, and I flew over the handlebars. That's where I got this one. So it was like, that's cool, man. This guy knifed me once in New York. I'm like, okay, you win again, Jesus.
See, Dalton said he doesn't drink. He's definitely drinking beers here.
It's actually word for word, scene for scene, how I met my wife too. So I hold this dear to my heart.
You know, you gotta keep her then.
Yeah.
God, how good does diner food sound right now?
God, it'd be awesome.
Pretty fucking good, actually.
Right? Like, anything you want.
And people that ask, what the fuck kind of diner has a Miller Lite Colt 45 neon with a jukebox and serves breakfast food and beer and liquor, I would say to you, go to Missouri.
Well
sold.
I don't get. Is Dalton like mad here? Is he cool? Like, is she cool with it? What's happening?
What do you mean? What's happening?
I don't know. Who's fucking who right now?
You're about to do a little three-way, probably. Swayze's tired, so he's just like, He might take care of her. I don't know. It's Sam Elliott.
Is it kosher to dance in the middle of a diner?
It's fine, Jeff.
And then right here, he gets even weirder.
That is a true statement, though.
I guess.
This is what we like in the business like to call a breakfast beer. Starts your day off right.
Man, what was the
Here's
Miller
what I
High
love about
Life?
Sam Elliott is Dalton's all straight edge and shit. It's like, I don't drink, I just drink coffee. Sam Elliott's like, dude, I'm going to get drunk, and if something fucks up, I'm going to beat everyone's ass.
Yeah, Sam Elliott's like, look, at the end of the day, I'm a fucking bouncer at a bar. You can't expect me not to take advantage of the free drinks.
Love it.
Sam, you there?
Don't you hate when someone tries to tell you Memphis had nothing to do with it? God, bullshit.
This is where shit takes a fucking turn. Right here.
Shit gets good.
Sam Elliott tells him, I know you wouldn't have gone to the bullpen if you had this under control, so don't fuck with me.
He fucked a girl that was married, but she never said it. Then his husband came home with a gun, and Swayze killed him. That's a pickle, dude.
Self-defense.
It's like, I know, she never told me she was married. I just never understood why she always took that ring off her fucking left hand.
But I thought that was part of the role playing.
She said it helps her concentrate.
Yeah. Oh, he's shook as fuck right now.
I'll get sleep when I'm dead. God, that's a fucking awesome fucking line, Banner. Jesus. I'm gonna grow a beard and long hair and be drunker and fuck and just say I'll sleep when I'm dead.
If you don't have Sam Elliott's voice, don't.
He's one of those guys that he's immortal, right? Like he can't die. Like what are we gonna do when
him and Keith Richards will never die?
No, for sure.
This honestly, I'm really sad to say that I don't know many roles he's in. I know he's in some westerns that I have not seen.
He's very underrated.
Besides Tombstone, that he is in, that is a western that I think is one of the greatest westerns ever. I think this is his greatest role I've ever seen him in.
Well, he's got the greatest voice of all time.
Ever. He's the Coors guy.
People are saying he's going to win his first Oscar this year.
Banner, is The Ranch, really that good? Is it pretty good?
It's very predictable, but it's a very easy watch. It's
okay.
I enjoy it a lot, but that 70s show is one of my favorite shows, and it's a lot like that 70s show.
Guys, can I read you the cast of his movie, The Hero, that's going to win Best Picture?
That guy just said, Red's place is on fire. Dalton almost said, I know, he's discounting everything except for hubcaps. It's like, no, literally, it's on fucking fire.
If you haven't been, you need to. No, it's literally burning down. What's that?
Like, seriously, man, he's discounting everything. It's disgusting.
And that's the whole movie budget, is that explosion. No, so this
kind of what it looks like whenever Sam Elliott comes in a girl, but yeah.
This Sam Elliott movie, The Hero, where he's going to get nominated for Best Actor, Laura Prepon is in it, who's Donna from that 70s show.
Yep.
Kristen Ritter, who is Jessica Jones. And then
Never heard of her.
Nick Offerman, who, of course, is Ron Swanson.
I've never heard of this movie. What's it about?
An ailing movie star comes to terms with his
Okay,
past.
never mind. I don't care because this blonde's about to get naked.
Fair enough.
Please be quiet.
I'm going to need complete silence for the next 15 minutes. Thank you very much.
This is where shit goes from bad to what, Geiger? Worse.
To not so bad?
No, it gets worse. Come on. By the way, is Brad Wesley in the NFL?
When is it getting better? Because it's getting more worser, I think.
Is Brad Wesley in the NFL Hall of Fame? Why does he have that fucking gold jacket on?
Gold jacket, green jacket? Who gives a shit?
Yo, Jimmy, I know you're blind. Is Jimmy also clueless? Because the music needs to stop, bro.
He's like, man, this is fun. Man, if Jimmy had eyes right now, seriously, he would be playing guitar. Let me tell you that much.
I feel like it's heightened his other senses. He knows what's going on.
Well, let's take a look.
Sam's. What's the character's name?
Sam Elliott's putting his hair in a bun. If this chick had a choice, who would she bang for, Swayze or Sam Elliott in this movie?
Wow.
Yes.
That's a Twitter poll.
Dalton's like, I'm mad, but I do love tits.
Dalton's like the sensitive guy that'll make love to you, but Sam Elliott's the guy that'll probably just, grab your hair and then tell you to take a cab afterwards.
And he won't pay for the cab.
No, absolutely not.
Call it for you, though.
That's on you.
He'll definitely call it for you, yeah.
But he won't pay for it.
Swayze's slacks, that's how I want my slacks to look every day I go to work, but they don't.
See, women claim that movies give them unfair stereotypes to live up to. We have to try and live up to Swayze's slacks. It's bullshit, too, for us guys.
Yeah, no shit. Like, women are like, I'll never look like this. I'm like, I'll never have hair like Swayze. Like, what the fuck you want me to do?
And my slacks will never have this many creases.
My pleats will never have pleats.
Pleatception, as they say. Does Brad Wesley even like this chick, or is she just like his slam piece?
Yes.
Well, they're in Missouri, so girls in Missouri definitely look like this. That's why I moved to Dallas. I was like, they're just way too hot.
Yeah. Swayze, I hate how he's trying to act like he doesn't enjoy it. He's like, okay, let me grab your midriff real quick and get you down. Also, I'll let you kiss me.
Yeah.
He's like, just because I have a boner right now doesn't mean anything.
It's like, to be fair, I had the boner.
Wesley's so pissed. He's like, I have money, but I don't keep your pet on a leash.
He's like, the excitement of the fire is why I have this erection. Uh-oh, shark tooth.
It's a fucking bear claw.
He has all denim on, and he just, dude.
Canadian tuxedo, ready to rock.
It's a bear claw. I'm so upset right now, I can't even talk.
A bear claw is a pastry.
No, it is
I've been
also...
eyeing you all movie, so you know I'm a badass. I have not fought once, so you know I'm a badass.
Sam Elliott's like, unlucky for you, my hair's in a ponytail.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Here's some cool karate shit. Now he's just bragging.
What happened to karate? Maybe check out Pro4Squad.com to find out.
Pretty hot squad blog up there. I bet that's a waterproof
watch. See, now you guys are putting the
watch,
pressure
too.
on me to edit this video to add that in.
Don't do it. But if you wanted to, it's at the 1 hour, 23 minute mark.
We're all drunk to do that.
Sam Elliott right now is like thinking, I want to go back to the strip club even though that chick just stripped, but seriously, man, this is too much. Like, this guy has too much denim on.
Did Sam Elliott with the man bun?
Who's that guy who thought he could take on Sam Elliott?
Some idiot. Why doesn't someone just beat the fuck out of Brad Wesley? I don't understand. He's like right there for the taking.
I wondered that too. This fat guy, man, this is like Grambling State playing Florida. They have no shot.
But their marching band is fantastic.
100%. This guy's pretty good with a stick. He's like Donatello.
So, number one question, I mean, if I was about, like, why didn't someone just whip out a gun right now? It'd be over, right?
You think bullets can hurt these guys?
Yeah, I don't think bullets
Pain doesn't even hurt.
You think a bullet could go through denim?
Hell no. That's what our soldiers in the Middle East wear.
On the list of, like, bulletproof things, it's like bulletproof glass, Kevlar, and denim.
Not in that order.
No, like denim's the hardest thing.
He dinged you, so it's not in that order, okay?
No, it's a roundhouse kick.
Down to the roundhouse kick.
Sam Elliott, man, he's got it.
He missed it. He missed it, but that's still a roundhouse kick.
Sam Elliott's going to need off-season surgery on that knee.
There's your gun, Geiger.
I'm just saying, like, if someone was in all denim beating my ass, I'd be like, oh, if I had a gun, just pull it.
Well, first off,
you
Geiger...
can't tell me one of those bartenders doesn't have a sawed-off shotgun back behind the bar.
Geiger, if you had all denim on anyway, you'd have too much pride to pull out a gun.
Dude, there's no way. If I had all denim on, I'd be swimming in too much pussy to even fight.
Especially if it had a bear claw necklace on.
So the man bun right here, that is actually popular now in 2017, was made popular by Sam Elliott.
Guys, Brian Banner, when he has long hair, rocks the man bun, and it's
Banner,
because
how much do you wish that you didn't cut your hair right now?
like a 30 out of 10. It's getting long though. It's getting there.
I know it is, but man, whenever you had the long hair, you could have looked just like Sam Elliott.
I know. Give me like 6 more months and it'll be there.
I love how she's there. She's like, hey, I fucked you 2 times, so your opinion matters if it's what I agree with too. So.
Absolutely, we're a team, you know.
But I thought
she also has on all denim. She has on all denim too.
Dalton's like, hey, or Swayze's like, hey, can Dalton be the one staring cryptically out the window while he ponders every life decision he's ever made?
Red's like, I'm serious about this, Dalton. I used to have 7 pins in my fucking pocket. Now I have 8. So I want this stopped. Dalton's like, no, he wasn't. I know when people are afraid. Whenever I killed that guy because I fucked his wife, he was afraid. Like, what?
Okay, this is the part
greatest
that I really
scene ever in movie
This is where the
history,
movie.
right?
This is
it
where the
makes
movie.
No fucking sense.
This is where it jumped the shark to me when I saw it.
This is where it starts making sense for me.
And why is Jimmy there?
Only
He's
because
blind.
Jimmy's there.
He can't see anything anyway. Like, what is this? Is Brad Wesley just like inviting people out here? Like, why is everyone at the dealership?
Hold on, how much did Ford have to pay to be in this movie?
At least $7. Not as much
They're
as Levi's.
All over this.
That other guy that's never lifted a weight but has his sleeves rolled up, you know he's a badass too.
Hold on, there was a U-Haul hat right there. I'd rock that.
Geiger, he's more into like cardio. Wow, we're crushing all these station wagons. You probably just lost $400.
Oh shit! He's like, I have American tie tattoo. He has an American flag tattoo or a tie on. Come on. Why doesn't Swayze do anything? And she's in all denim. And why are the chicks in bikinis? I don't understand.
Nothing about this scene makes any sense. Why are we here? Who are these people? What just happened? Why was this organized?
The blind guy, he's like, oh no. He's like, how do you know what just happened? We didn't say anything.
I smelt it. He smelt
Hey,
what
Brad
happened.
Wesley, do you have a fucking steam iron in your house? Jesus Christ, look at those khakis.
No shit. It's like, to see you end up with someone like that, look at me. I have my slacks on and a button up. I mean, I'll still fuck my side piece, but you can be my wife. Just think about it.
I know that sounds super romantic, but...
Do you guys notice the fat guy? It's like, hey, look, Carrie Ann, you're a cute waitress. Like, do you want to fuck?
Those slacks were definitely... those were not pressed at all.
Banner, no one's in the mood to fuck after you just saw 4 station wagons run over. I mean, come on.
Except for Brad Wesley.
Brad Wesley's like, I can't get off unless I see station wagons steamrolled. It's a
He's
problem.
kind of sweating through his polo over there. To do with the cat hat.
And now we cut to Sweaty. See, now it's like, all right, Ladywood's
Swayze's
getting ready.
such a badass. He's gonna he's gonna tape his knuckles. I mean, he don't want to get them sore, but he doesn't care.
Well, he's more
I'm really
taping his
upset with
knuckles
myself
for the
that I
safety of the
compared it.
wood he's punching, you know?
Sam Elliott's about to spit some wisdom. He's like, well, let's just get the fuck out of here. Who cares?
Did Sam Elliott only bring one shirt to Missouri? Jesus Christ. He's had that on in every scene.
That's all you need, Jeff.
He's like a cartoon character. I brought 11 of the same shirt. Well, that seems weird. Why don't you just buy a different shirt?
Like, we could be gone by dawn, and honestly, this one chick's pregnant, and I think it's mine, so we really need to leave.
Did he set that rope up on his own?
No, it's been there.
Sam Elliott's been here like 12 minutes. He's like, look, this place sucks. There's
Yeah,
one 7-Eleven.
Like, come on.
There's
We could go to this strip club, bang everyone, and make some decent wage. I don't understand what the deal is.
Now Dalton's getting all high and mighty. Take off the white wig, Dalton.
There's nothing better when someone has explosives and guns and you're punching a punching bag.
You know you're a badass when you can catch a Swayze punch.
Only one man in the world can do it, and you're looking at him.
Sam fucking Elliott. Mr.
I'm
Garrett.
just gonna say, is Patrick Swayze the badass in this movie, or is it Sam Elliott?
Sam Elliott taught him everything he knows. He's the Obi-Wan to Vader right here.
I'll tell you what, in Infinity War, if Sam Elliott were to just show up, Thanos would have no fucking chance.
Could Swayze beat up a Jedi?
100%. Jedi would have no
would
chance.
butt rape a Jedi. You kidding me? They have all the metachlorians and the rules of the Force and shit.
What about LeVar Ball?
In his heyday, no. Nobody could hang with him.
You can't do that when I'm drinking, Geiger.
Honestly, Geiger,
LeVar would still put up his 2 points a game against Swayze.
Geiger, that's where you would draw the line if LeVar Ball came out and said he could beat up Dalton from Roadhouse. That's where you'd be like, I'm out on LeVar Ball. This is total bullshit. It needs to be stopped.
See, my wife would love me if I was like Swayze. Just always staring at a lake, wanting to talk.
Yeah,
like,
and
want to talk about it?
have abs and shit.
As Stewie says in
it's like for 4 hours waiting for someone to come up these stairs.
As Stewie says in Family Guy, it's nothing staring at a lake can't fix.
Notice how the first scene, her hair was really moosed up, and now it's less. It's just relationships.
Is that what happens in relationships? God, Swayze's like, I went from a 1-pack-a-day guy to a 2-pack-a-day guy because of Brad fucking Wesley.
Could he have his pants any higher?
Challenge accepted.
Oh shit, Emmett! No!
Monica!
Who would
Look at him
bring
just
up Fast and the Furious?
so gracefully jumped out the window. Like he's like, if that house ever blows up, I know how I'm gonna get there the quickest. I'm gonna jump out this window into this truck.
Why does she look like Ellie Sattler in fucking Jurassic Park running?
He looks like Santa Claus Jeff. He has a fucking Santa Claus suit on right now. It's all red.
There's the rest of the budget for this movie.
He's like, I was checking a list and checking it twice, and then I don't know what the fuck happened.
And by checking it twice, I mean I did crystal meth. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, how is that even a euphemism for that in any way? Brad Wesley's like, I got this hat because the guy who started Jurassic Park didn't want it anymore.
Yeah, John Hammond died in the first one, so I just thought I'd pick it up.
Dude, Emmett is Santa Claus.
100%. And that's too easy.
Guy.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Look at how much denim he has on now. He's
Jesus
just laughing.
Christ.
Uh-oh. This is when shit goes down.
Literally, this is an action figure you've bought from every movie. Denim shirt, denim pants, sleeve ripped off, shark tooth necklace, and riding a dirt bike. Okay, well that's...
Swayze takes him off of it. This is what we've been waiting for forever.
Swayze looked like Troy Polamalu in his prime right there.
Mano, denim v denim.
Only one can leave, right?
Only one.
Guys, is this one of the best fight scenes ever, though? Let's be honest with ourselves.
No, it's not.
Ever.
Thank you for asking.
Swayze's even laughing. He's like, dude, your karate isn't even close to my karate.
Because Swayze has two moves in his back pocket. The roundhouse kick, obviously, and then the cobra esophagus rip out.
Okay, here's a question. Who would win?
Banner, back the mic up. Back the
Jason
mic up.
David Frank?
Banner, back the mic up. A little bit. Ask that again.
Who is this better?
Yes, much better.
Who would win, Denim Guy or Jason David Frank?
Jason David Frank with or without the ponytail.
Yeah, exactly. With or without ponytail.
Without.
Denim, easy.
Denim Guy.
With.
Easy. Round one, knockout.
Yep.
That was another roundhouse kick.
No, he
Another
missed.
roundhouse
But
kick.
Oh!
Another roundhouse kick.
Yo, this guy can use his legs too, though. Shit.
Another roundhouse kick.
Dalton's all about the counterattack. That's his weakness. He's got to take damage to give damage.
he's got to be bleeding first.
Fight doesn't start till he's bleeding.
He's like a goddamn shark when he smells blood. I fuck guys like you in prison. That's not something you would probably like. That's probably not something you would say aloud. I don't think.
I bought a Hallmark card the other day for someone that said that in it.
Yeah.
This right here. This is a game changer. Oh, I'm so hurt, but like, look at the tree behind me. Wait for it, boys. Wait for it.
I thought you were good.
Honestly,
Right
for
in the middle of the tree, that's a roundhouse kick.
as smooth talking as Dalton is, that's a pretty weak line as he's about to finish somebody off. Look at this. This is a 6-move combo that's his signature. This is bread and butter.
Roundhouse kick him so I can ding it.
This is how you cash the checks, boys.
Boom! Oh my
God, that's a finisher.
She's like, no, Dalton, don't. Like,
Now all of a sudden she had a bad slice of pizza, got half night's sleep, and grew a fucking conscience.
I'm going to kill you the old-fashioned way. Not really the old-fashioned way, because they used to kill each other with swords. He ripped out his neck.
That happens.
There was more dings in this scene than there has been the entire movie times 2 combined.
Honestly, why does she run to him? What, are they fucking or something?
You don't know that.
His throat was ripped out.
Can we have a serious conversation real quick? Banner, I want to go to you first.
Let's be honest.
Is it possible to rip someone's throat out with just your hands? No, right?
Can I butt in first?
No, but okay.
Yes.
Banner?
It is.
Banner, are you trying to rip your own throat out? Don't do that.
No, I'm just... Maybe.
Well, let me see if I can kill myself real quick.
No, I'm just looking at, like... I feel like it has to do with it has to do with the viscosity of your throat. Like, if you're that fat dude with the cat hat on, no way. But this skinny dude in the denim, yeah, it's going to be possible.
Wesley, you did this.
He's so pissed right now because she was about to do anal for the first time, and now she's pissed because he ripped out another dude's throat, and he said he'd never do it. So he's like, Wesley, this guy made me bleed, and I don't get to do anal. So I'm pretty upset.
2 losses. It's the exact opposite of a win-win. Oh, he has the nice car. That means he's about to leave town.
Yeah, he's getting out of here.
Uh-oh, he's got the karate shirt on again, too.
He really did pack 2 shirts, which is twice as many as Sam Elliott packed.
Well, Sam Elliott thought he would kick 3 guys' ass and be out of town.
Yeah, he thought that scene at the loading docks was all he signed up for.
I keep telling my wife I'm going to wear this, like, out someday with jeans and a karate shirt tucked in.
Oh, I'd totally rock the karate shirt.
Banner, we know you would.
I don't understand the question.
So this movie turned into, like, kind of a bouncer just trying to clean up a bar to, like, a game of Russian roulette. I love it.
Who would you guys pick?
Sam Elliott?
Yeah, I guess he's already fucked the girl. It's like, what's...
Yeah, no, in all honesty, who is a bigger badass, Sam Elliott or Dalton?
Don't make me answer that.
Sam Elliott.
It's got to be Sam Elliott, right?
Sam Elliott, for sure.
Sam Elliott probably got pancreatic cancer too and was like, no.
Then he roundhouse kicked pancreatic cancer.
How many times has this happened, honestly? I've seen Banner like this before.
I've been like this a few times.
Banner was like this at our friend Nate's wedding, who came on the podcast for Blank Check. Nate Thurman.
He's like, who did this to you? And Banner says, myself. Just drink too much, dude.
Look, it sneaks up on you.
Who did this to
National
you?
IPA
His
Day.
name was
This
Miller
shit-
High Life.
But Banner's the guy whenever he's bleeding and just totally drunk and can't walk. He's like, before we go, let's just, do a quick round.
It's fine, guys.
I mean, this keg is like, it's going to get flat eventually. What?
Yeah, like, guys, we can't just waste this.
The excuses in college Banner and I would give to each other to, number 1, skip class, number 2, to drink were absurd. One
He's
time...
like, look what happened, Dalton. They fucked up my one wife beater.
Both of which, no, there was that. The excuses to go to class was to drink. The excuse to drink was to go to class.
Dalton walks in. I had a karate shirt on, so they let me ride in your office. I need your help.
She's like, yeah, security.
"Look,
I told
bitch, do what I
security
say."
not to let psycho people in just because they have karate shirts on.
Where do you buy one of these shirts?
Dalton's like, also, this guy has.
It's so easy to keep white banner. You don't even understand how easy it is to keep it white. You don't even know yet.
Oh my god, I want one so
You can
bad.
eat chili dogs every goddamn day. That thing will stay white.
Banner, if me and you take a picture together in these karate shirt, it'll be my profile pic on Facebook. I'll kick off.
Oh my god, it's gonna happen. I'm about to.
Shit, if you guys
I'm
take
kick
it,
off me and my wife's picture and just have me and you.
if you guys take it of just you two, I'll make it my profile picture on Facebook.
Challenge accepted.
It won't even make fucking sense.
It's got to be tucked into really tight denim jeans.
Well, that's the only kind of jeans I wear.
I've come back to banner like this in college at our house.
What is going on at the Double Deuce at like fucking 11 o'clock in the morning? I don't understand.
This is like the saddest moment in Hollywood history.
He just got too drunk. That's not it.
We've all been there.
This was like Banner after Disney World.
Do you think the director said, Swayze, just act, go?
Still, though, he won't get a shed of blood on that fucking karate shirt. Ever.
Well, at the end of the day, we still have morals. No, but for real, losing Sam Elliott's character in this movie, because he's probably my favorite character in the whole thing, I was like, oh, damn it.
But the thing is, unlike our Deep Blue Sea movie commentary, that when you lose Sam Jackson, there's like an hour left in the movie, this only has about 15 minutes left, which is good.
Yeah, and that's counting credits.
Go into like fucking Jax from Sons of Anarchy mode right here. He's like, I'm gonna kill everyone.
You're telling me Rappaport didn't do this in Deep Blue Sea?
No.
One thing that...
If you ever compare Rappaport to Swayze again, our friendship's over.
That's your warning, alright?
Still has the cat hat on. Swayze's like, look at this fence.
Polar bear eat thing.
Boom.
I hate how he had to ruin his good car, you know?
Look at the fat guy run. It's so funny.
How did he get this role? He's like, hey, are you fat? Yeah. Can these suspenders hold your pants up? Barely.
Why is the guy, when he shoots, jiggling his left leg? It's not like a golf swing where you need to clear your hips. I don't understand that.
He's like Sergio Rodriguez. That's how he fires.
Once again, the budget's gone. That Mercedes had to cost, like, back then, $35 grand.
For sure, 35 at least.
That's a third of Brad Wesley's total net worth. Does this
Once
guy have
again, fucking cowboy boots.
Why?
In the jeans.
with white ones too? You're not the Oakland A's. You can't just show off your white shoes like that.
It's a knife. No shit.
So hold on. So he's hold on. Time out. I got some beef with this.
What the
So he
fuck?
stabs Sam Elliott, but he keeps the fucking sheath on his belt and leaves the knife.
Yeah.
Because, Banner, as you'll learn, if the cops show up and you just say, I didn't see anything, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Alright?
This is where the movie really picks up. Honestly, almost Bad Boys 2-esque, if you will.
Don't even go there.
How dare you?
You wanna fight this fight? I'll fight this fight with you.
No one wants to do that.
It's because I'll win.
Fair enough.
You think Wesley went to this guy's like, hey guys, kill him, but honestly I'm showing this house like Thursday, so keep it clean.
Yeah, the maid's not coming between now and then.
Fucking Dalton, dude.
And also, don't touch the paninis. Those are for the guests of the open house.
Ooh, the night that killed Sam Elliott. Oh, shit.
Boom.
Bing.
Oh! God, he kills 11 people in 4 minutes.
Tails again.
Oh!
Oh!
How you like them apples? Still not a stain of blood on that fucking shirt, Geiger.
Wesley's like, I got a fucking tan.
Brad Wesley's got the away uniform on, all white.
his away uniform.
He's gonna find a trail of dead bodies here.
There's the cat hat.
Cat hat.
How much did Cat pay for this? This is an obvious product placement.
Back then, probably like 12 grand.
How fat is he? Seriously. Maybe he should have done some of the exercise videos that his main bitch did.
And one.
I'm just trying to lose a few around the waistline. You know what I mean?
He's like, I know that I'm not overweight, but I'm just at a weight that I'm bigger than. Like,
The
I'm not
fucking polar bear. Let me
This
just
makes
shoot a stuffed polar bear 30 times.
This makes
So it
perfect sense.
Doesn't fall on me.
And it kills him.
No, it doesn't kill
No,
him.
it doesn't, Geiger.
I'm foreshadowing. Sorry.
Again, Brad Wesley with like the fucking senior day alternate jersey
Still,
on.
a lot of shit's happened. Swayze's bleeding, but not one drop has got on his white
Not on
karate
his
shirt.
We gotta
Not
say,
on his
though,
karate shirt.
A lot of movies, especially superhero movies, have emulated and copied this concept where like the villain knows the hero's hiding somewhere and he just like fucking toys with him. This is like a cool concept. It's just that everyone here dies of pancreatic cancer, so it's...
Hold on. I also want to say this. Does Brad Wesley not have a fucking cool-ass man cave?
It does.
Of course
for
he
sure.
does. That guy's gotten further with that stuffed polar bear than he ever has with any chick in his life.
Why is he still laying there? I don't understand.
He kind of likes it. Although, Banner, he almost has too much stuff, you know? It's like, it's
He might
cluttered.
be compensating for something. I'll agree.
It's a little cluttered. Can I say that?
Yeah. The walrus on the wall is a little much.
The hyena? That's not even an animal you hunt for sport. Why would you even have that?
No, that's not an animal you hunt for sport.
Oh,
Brad
touche.
Wesley does.
Great point. The water buffalo I get. Oh, yeah. You want a kick? Wesley's just like absorbing it. He loves it almost.
Here we go. This is way too good of a throw. Way too good of a javelin throw. No, don't believe it.
Yeah.
Can we get a fucking ding?
You see the
Geiger's
airtime on that
missing
thing?
right
That would have gone 100 yards.
Oh, for sure. That's a world record. That's at least an Olympic bronze.
But Banner, in Brad Wesley's defense, a lot of these guys in the Olympics, I know they have adrenaline, but they don't have the adrenaline of fighting fucking Dalton one-on-one,
That's
you
true.
know?
That's true.
Oh, yeah. What's
Now
up?
we have the blood on the karate shirt. Shit got real.
Well, at this point, you just give it to Goodwill. They'd still probably take it, right?
Hit him in the knee and they go
That's an
straight down.
MCL. That's 4 to 6 weeks, minimum.
Banner, this is a Halloween idea. We should be Roadhouse.
I'll do Roadhouse.
I'll be
for
the
sure.
cat. I'll stuff a pillow on my shirt. I'll put on the cat bulldozer hat. I'm that guy.
Uh-oh.
Don't do it!
Don't do it.
A third time. Shit.
How many esophaguses do you need, Dalton? Do you think he keeps them all in, like, his man cave?
Yeah, no, he definitely hangs them on the wall. He's got high vaulted ceilings. He needs more than two.
All the esophagi that he's ripped out, he just hangs them up from the roof.
It's like, God damn it. She's like, no, Dalton, don't.
I won't, babe.
But I'm cool with everybody else fucking shooting him with a shotgun.
Oh, shit. Why is she so sad? What, are you still fucking Brad Wesley? Who?
There's the fat guy. We see him in the background there. He's trying to get up. He's like, I'm done having sex with the polar bear.
Because someone
My
just
cat
told
hat
him
is off.
Slurpees are half price. He's
This
like, well,
is
I
our
could...
town, and I got a new leather jacket.
Oh, shit. I wish there was a really bad one-liner like, clean up aisle 3. Like, what?
So, she doesn't want Dalton to kill anyone, but she's fine with Red killing somebody.
Yeah,
That's-
well, Red didn't have the final shot. Red just wounded him. He didn't actually kill him.
He shot him in the goddamn arm. I'm sure if that bled out, it would have killed him.
You don't know that. Are you a bloodologist? Didn't think so.
Here we go.
Does the owner of the bar not look like Biff Tannen from Back to the Future?
Okay, I know Jeff has a problem with this. The one thing I'll say, not being funny at all, but if you ever read In Broad Daylight, that was about a town in Skidmore, Missouri, about a huge bully. I'm not even kidding, not like a kindergarten bully, but a guy that basically the town was so scared of, and when he drove down Main Street, they opened fire on him, and the sheriff's asked, and no one saw anything. This is, I think, what this was about. And that's actually a true story, because it was around where I grew up. If you ever want to read that, or it's actually a movie with Brian Dennehy, too, in Broad Daylight.
I still don't know what Jimmy's night job is.
This is his night job. It's night right now.
No, I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure this is his day job. See, it's day. And I'm pretty sure if you slow that down, you see Swayze's dick, which is about 6 feet long.
Yeah, with Swayze's dick is shown up, you know how like your rearview mirror says object and mirror may seem larger than they appear?
Is pancreatic cancer another word for just fucking every chick you've ever met?
If so, then I'm good. I won't get it.
That makes
Is her watch waterproof? Because that looks fucking expensive.
Oh, she knows what time it is, Jeff.
What does that mean?
Everything.
Wow. Guys, that was Roadhouse. We did it.
Did we?
Was.
Banner, can I go second? Because I need to pull up my anthology movies here.
Yeah, go ahead and go second. I'll go ahead and take this first. Since Jimmy's just taking the limelight here, guys, I don't think Jimmy is quite who we think it is.
What do you mean? What's wrong with Jimmy?
Well,
say it again.
by his day job, I see that he's a musician. But
Yeah.
by night, what could he be? Is he maybe like
What?
a lawyer?
Go on.
What?
Continue.
Maybe?
What?
He might be a lawyer.
How would Jimmy be a
Maybe.
lawyer?
Because he's blind? And maybe like a vigilante? I don't know. Weird. He's always coming in with weird injuries into work, right?
No.
All the time. Weird injuries, like his fucking back hurts, his arm is broken, he's got fucking stitches in his gut. He just might be the devil of Hell's Kitchen.
Did we watch the same movie?
I think so.
He looks like Foggy more than Daredevil anyway.
Exactly. So he's Daredevil, he's in the MCU.
You should take my
and
point to
he's
make your
fucking
point. But
Claire,
go ahead.
fucking Nurse Claire, and I don't think he is who he says he is.
That's
Wouldn't
really
his night job and his day job be the same thing because he's blind and he can't see light? Like
Now, that's just
everything's his night job?
That's just racist, Geiger.
I don't.
Honestly, that's sick that you said that.
I'm so disgusted right now. Hornacek, take us from here. What's your anthology movie for this cult classic, Roadhouse?
Yeah, thank you for tossing it to me, Banner. So, mine is actually a prequel to this movie. So we're all really curious about what happened.
Is it a prequel or a sequel?
It's a prequel. We're all really curious about what happened with Dalton. Why is he so traumatized? Where did these emotional scars come from? Well, before this movie, he met a girl named Baby. She was one listless summer away from the Peace Corps, hoping to enjoy her youth while it lasts. She's disappointed when her summer plans deposit her at a sleepy resort in the Catskills with her parents. But her luck... What? What's the problem?
That's like word for word the IMDb plot of Dirty Dancing.
No, hang on. So her luck turns around, however, when the resort's dance instructor, Johnny, Patrick Swayze, Dalton, enlists
He's
Baby...
like a badass dance instructor. That's word for
Okay.
That's Dirty Dancing.
What's Dirty?
No, Geiger, I think this is something that I'd like to watch.
What's
No, it's Dirty Dancing.
I've never heard of that. What is Dirty Dancing?
What's
what the fuck
Dirty
is that?
Dancing?
Okay.
It's a movie that just. Do you have another one?
Fine, scrap that. All right. Okay. How about a sequel to Roadhouse? Okay. I have a sequel idea. All right. So check this out. So this revolves around Dalton's son. Okay.
Okay.
While he's deep undercover in New York, DEA agent Shane Tanner, the son of legendary cooler Dalton, learns that his uncle Nate Tanner got beat up by a group of men because he doesn't want to sell the Black Pelican.
That's like literally the IMDb word for word of Roadhouse 2.
That's Roadhouse 2.
Hang on. Just a little bit more. In Tyree, Louisiana, Shane takes off for Louisiana to find out who attacked Nate. All right? Stay with me. Shane decides to stay in Nate's house for the time being and run the Black Pelican in Nate's absence.
Yeah, that's Roadhouse 2.
That's Roadhouse 2.
What's Roadhouse 2?
That's the sequel to Roadhouse.
It's the sequel to Roadhouse.
Well, what the fuck, guys? Like, what do you... just take it. This is bullshit.
Okay. So I got a sequel. And the main character is trying to get over a disease. So the doctor says you should do something that you love, that you feel passionate about. So the main character says, okay, I'm going to open a bar. And the bar is, like, really run down, and it's got a bunch of fucking scurvy-ass people there. So the main character finally decides, like, I need to hire a fucking cooler, and in walks Patrick Swayze.
Oh, shit.
And he cools the bar, and there's, like, a huge twist, and it's fucking insane. So that's mine.
Okay,
it kind of sounds like you're just, like, describing a Roadhouse.
So Swayze is in the movie, but, like, who's the lead? Who's the guy who hires him?
So the lead is Edward Norton, and his name is Tyler Durden. And Swayze's name is also Tyler Durden.
Okay. God damn it.
It's called Fight Club 2.
No!
Roadhouse.
That doesn't make any... Mine makes more sense.
No, I think he's onto something here.
Fight Club 2 Roadhouse? And Banner, you think he's onto something?
There's a good story in here somewhere.
Go see it in IMAX July 28th.
God damn it.
Guys, we're the Bro Force Squad podcast. This has been another Missouri famous podcast, movie commentary on Roadhouse. You guys can check us out on YouTube, Bro Force Squad. At Bro Force Squad on Twitter. Give us a like on Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe to us on iTunes and leave us a review. For Horns and Geiger, I'm Brian Banner. We're going to go roundhouse kick our way into another bar. Talk to you later.